Good night to each and every one of you in Georgetown, Guyana. Today is so many days have passed, but yet the result of the election is not there. I keep asking many questions. If our politician was in the world contest with poker, I wonder if they would have lost, because this is one of the biggest things that I have seen play out politically. I have seen country with millions of people, and the election had problem, but not so much again. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Guyanese, I keep stressing this very important thing. Why only you, the East Indian descendant and the African descendant, are fighting over power? An Indian want to rule, blacks want to rule. Are you not ashamed to know you all had rule already? And the blacks destroy Guyana, corrupt it, get rid of the 3 train stations from the counties, Berbice, Demerara, and Georgetown, on the west coast of Demerara, and on the Georgetown area. So, and many other things, and the nationalizations of all the bauxite company, Sandbach Parker, and many more, the sugar industry. And then the country went into chaos, bankrupt, Trinidad and many write-off debts, India write-off debts. That is what we want to see happen again? Well, I'm going to tell you I have seen tears. But those politicians in Guyana take the cake. I am not saying they may not be 1 or 2 decent ones, but how decent are you when you sit down in a gathering and know what's happening, and because you need to live, and you are better off, and your family and friends, you just pull up hot air and talk to ignorant and stupid people. But I believe in a thing called God. And every man, woman shall answer this call. Look what is happening to the youth. Indian and black Indians are killing themselves. Some get in accident and died. Blacks are being gunned down by their own black brothers in uniform as police officer, in robbery. And these are the future leaders. My brothers and sisters, when will you all wake up? You, the military, the police force, the civil servant in the whole. While the president, the opposition leaders, and all the ministers are sleeping, you are the one that keeping the peace, guarding the country, guarding the parliament, guarding the house, driving them out, bodyguarding them. Are you people not ashamed to know that what you all are doing is not right? Well, none of you have ambition, I could guess. The only ambition you all get when a politician calls you and says, lock up Karaya's son, kidnap him from the court or lock him up, beat him to light fire to burn him in jail. I want the government to know, which I said the government because I think we have one, but when the Constitution was breached, then there is no government. Then they call a no confidence vote and whatever. You shouldn't even have that. A new government should be formed. Britain should take back the country, or America, or Canada. Lula of Brazil is in jail, or went to jail. Many presidents have faced death penalty. Saddam was hanged. Gaddafi was killed in a gutter. And Chavez, as they say, he died in cancer. Personally, I believe sabotage was there. That is why I was not happy when David went to Cuba. Because for a few dollars more and lifting of sanction, it could be a terrible reaction, which is satisfaction to some and a dissatisfaction to others. I am not here for power. I want to see the day when Indians and blacks can stop playing color politics and unite for a better Guyana. And for you, the black man in Guyana, stop talking race. The Indians are not racial, they are stupid, corrupt, confused. They fight their own, they're very wicked and treacherous, and I have no apology for this. If you give an Indian power and you say anything against him or her, I guarantee you, if you go to jail, you're dead. Or you're going to poison you. They will set people to kill you. Take when the PPP was in power, ask Barazak, the PPP, what become of Gregory Shaw. That they find in Kingston, plenty black police killed for them. Yes, plenty black police killed for them. Eve Leary got plenty killers. Plenty police are doing it. And I got a message to a lot of you, don't make the mistake. because we are not going to be nice. We want a peaceful Guyana for all Guyanese. We don't believe in race. We want to see a black child and an Indian child walk hand in hand like brothers. We do not want to see segregation. Africa drove the Indian out from Uganda. Mr. Mugabe drove the white man out. Only Mandela is a leader. All the rest of them fall through the crack. So I'm calling on all of you to wake up. Why we have a court to listen to an election? Come on, David. If the Constitution was breached from 1966, unfortunately, the Indian man from Canada who's a double citizen again bringing up government down. Immediately you should have grabbed the country, declared state of emergency, form a government and a new referendum and put the country together. But make sure that it is equal in government as ministers. And law must be made. But every minister must have a lie detector test for crime that they will be blamed for. The time is coming, there's no escape route. And for Priya Manichan, there is no excuse and forgiveness and apology for what she have done to the U.S. ambassador. And it's also alleged that David, according to information, it's alleged that you call a known terrorist, Mr. Kavir, when he died in New York prison for terrorism, trying to blow up, accused of blowing up Kennedy, trying to blow up Kennedy Airport, and he died. According to information, it's alleged you call him a hero when the world go against terrorism. If these things happen to be true, then who's our politician? Are you people not thinking? But you're lying to the people? But I tell you what, there's a greater judge. It's called God. And there's a greater jury. It's called time. And then there is a great verdict. It's called death. And all of us have to go through it. Don't let the curse fall upon your children and your children's children. For Caesar has gone. The Pharaoh has gone. Many great leaders that you know from the Bible have gone. What become of their offspring? Are you ever checking out? Ask the historian. Plenty went into exile and turned back to be slaves. Worse than what their parents had others was doing. So don't make it happen to your children. Let's unite this country. And you, the military, get some ambition and the police force. Y'all are the one that is holding this country together. You need house. You need car. You need to live good that if anything happens, your children and wife can be taken care of. I want to see a Guyana all for one and one for all. By the will of Almighty God, I hope we can do it. Come on, David. Turn it around. Don't make this virus called the whatever virus, the coronavirus virus or whatever, put fear into the people. If they survive, burn them. Jagan, Mrs. Jagan, Barra Jagneer, Ramatar, Desmond Height. Why they cannot survive this virus? Tell me. So I call upon you, black police, stop playing politics and stop playing race. Because if another government take over who's not of your race, you can be sanctioned for your behavior. Because too many cell phones is out there and everybody videoing and the price might be right and you all may not like it. Stop killing innocent people for politicians because when they get arrested, plenty shall and will be arrested. They're going to call your name because they're going to make deal. Find out what happened in Africa. Plenty young military men are in the Hague jail waiting to die. Plenty president too. Ask Taylor of Liberia and other African nations. Look, I don't want to hold it up. Let me wish you all the best and hope that we will find a solution for the coronavirus. And before I go, use home remedy. Ginger, celery, garlic, boil them together, wash them, clean them, blend it, boil them with cinnamon spice and clove. When you finish, drink it with molasses and put some nutmeg, but make sure you take it warm. That is the antidote for it. Not only for that, but for arthritis and other sickness. Think of it. It's my opinion. I've tried it with people, and thank God it worked. Have a good night.